Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I hope you are doing very well. Hope you're having a good week so far. So today I just wanted to put on some makeup, have a chat with you guys. I'm not doing any like reviews or anything. It's products that I've used before, but I just wanted to have a chat about everything that's happening and just kind of just talk really. If you guys want to listen to me, I really appreciate it. I just want to talk about like how my first week of kind of like isolation was going and what I want to be doing different in the second week that we're in right now, and even possibly next week, because you never know what might be happening. So yeah, I thought it'd be a good time just to put some makeup on and have a chat as well. So let's do it. Basically, so I'm just using my Collection primer that I've been re-loving. Again, it was stuck at the bottom of my drawer, but I think it was last week I kind of reorganized all my stuff, and now everything is, you know, more easily located, and I think it's much easier for me to show you guys what I actually have. So instead of me going, oh look, it's the same palette again, it's the same lipstick again, here is a new product, here is this and this and that. And I think being more organized is something I want to achieve more this week as well. So for example, obviously not last week but the week before, that was when everything kind of went into lockdown, and basically that was the week before where I was at work and everything had kind of was getting to a point where everyone was just getting a bit frustrated, and we were just like, is this going to happen? Are we going to close? Is everything going to happen? And obviously looking forward to kind of like, oh my god, I get to be at home all day, this is really cool, and I don't have to be at work and I'm going to get paid for it, blah blah blah. And then obviously the point came when they're like, yeah, so it's official that we're actually going to close now. And like I mentioned a couple of times before, that I have a new job, so therefore when, you know, basically today was like is essentially like my last day at my old job. And of course I'm at home, so that's not really much of a day's work. But obviously it was kind of like the last time I would see a lot of people that I worked with for a long time. It was quite a sad moment. And I was like, oh, you know, we'll stay in touch and everything. And obviously that was like a week and a half ago, but it feels like so much longer. I don't know if anyone else is feeling like that. It doesn't feel like it's been over a week that we've been inside. Well, for me it has. Basically yesterday was the first day in about 5 days that I left the house, and I have never spent this much time at home. Honestly, like, I'm the kind of person who, when I was younger, I used to, as soon as I would wake up and it was a weekend, I'd say to my mum, where are we going? Where are we going today? And she was like, why do you need to go anywhere? And I was like, but I don't want to stay at home. I like kind of going out. I like doing things, even if it's just going to, I used to live next to a market, so like one of those open stall markets, which I really miss. They would, you know, people would have stores of like cheap clothes, and, you know, they would sell, you know, like food and stuff like that. And it used to set me like, you know, a lot of memories. But obviously around here there's not really anywhere, well, where I live now there's nothing like that. But what I'm trying to get at is that I used to be quite a kind of outgoing person, and like going to do things and like wanting to go out. But it seems like now that everything that's happening, I know we're kind of like, oh, but you have to stay at home, you have to, like, you know, not spread the virus and this and that, which is totally fair enough. And I'm the kind of person who'd be like, you can't tell me what to do, I'm going to go out, I'm going to do this and do that. But there's something in my mind that is kind of like, no, you're staying in, you're not going anywhere. Even though I know we're allowed to kind of go out for once a day to kind of do some exercise, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, in my first week, I went out on Monday and Tuesday, and that was literally like just round the corner from where I live. I had to get some shopping, and I was like, okay, I'm not really supposed to be going out, but it's fine, let's go and just get a few things. And when I left the house, I was like, why did I leave the house in the first place? You know, it's that thing where a lot of people are just going crazy. And I think now it's calmed down a bit, but honestly, I think a lot of people are still kind of bulk buying and kind of like losing their minds, when honestly, supermarkets are kind of like, it's okay now, like we're stocked up, we have stuff, please don't buy more than 3 of things. And people are still doing it, but that's just human nature, to panic and to kind of want to have more than the other person, even though that could mean that the other person has nothing. But honestly, like, what a difference like a week has made for me. Like I mentioned, last week was like, you know, from Wednesday until Sunday I didn't leave the house. And what did I do? So I got up, I filmed my videos, and then I just had something to eat and sat down for the rest of the day. And looking at it now, I'm like, that is just pure laziness. And I mean, I am quite a lazy person sometimes, like I'm admitting to it, how lazy I can be. Honestly, it's not something I do deliberately, it's just something that I just do. I kind of forget about the time and I forget about everything. So I'm just trying to open my blush. So I'm using Life's a Peach. I don't think I've used this on my channel before. But yeah, I honestly got to a point where I was like, why am I just sitting at home doing nothing? And I got, you know, and when I was like, oh, it's a brand new week, as in yesterday, I decided to want to do things a little bit differently. So yesterday I went out for the first time, I went shopping, and it was quite an interesting experience because I was expecting hours of queues. I was expecting like miles of people. You know, you see videos of people getting there at 6 in the morning, queuing up like, oh, I'm here to get my toilet paper, I'm here to get this stupid thing and this stupid thing. But as soon as I got there, like, I go to a really big Asda, and it's like, it's not 24 hours anymore, but it's absolutely massive. And literally I got there and I queued for about 10 minutes and I got inside, and yeah, I did my shopping and then went straight home. And honestly, that was like, I was quite shocked because I honestly thought that I was gonna be spending most of my day there. But yeah, everyone seemed to be quite okay. Everyone was like keeping their distance, and you know, it's quite difficult when you're going to an aisle and you're trying to like, oh, can I get that? And they're looking at you like, don't look at me, don't touch me, blah, blah, blah. But you know, I managed to get everything, and everything was on the shelf. So if you're kind of thinking about, oh, should I go shopping, blah, 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 I mean, just go for it. You can't really, you know, you can't not have any food. You have to go out and you have to like be a bit more active. I know it looks like it's probably going to rain most of this week, but you just kind of, you can do it, you can do it. I'm just going to go in with the So Dope palette. I'm obsessed with this palette. I've been wanting to use it for ages again, so I thought today I would use it. But something else I'm doing a bit different this week, which I'm quite proud of myself, and I don't say that very often. I have started to do a workout. So yesterday and today, I basically, I've been following like YouTube kind of workouts, and I used to love going to the gym back in the day. I used to go multiple times a week, and even though it was very expensive, it was right next to where I worked at the time. So I was like, okay, I have no excuse, and you know, I'm spending all this money, blah, 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 to go to a gym. And then I kind of got out the groove of it. But then I'm kind of like, now I know I'm definitely feel like I'm getting bigger because I'm not doing anything, I'm not at work, so therefore I'm not as active as I can be. Because obviously in my last job, I used to like stand up for like 8-9 hours a day, and I used to walk around constantly, running upstairs, running here, running there. And obviously at home, I don't do that. The only stairs I climb is to get to my bedroom. And that is not exercise, that's just me, you know, that's just nothing, basically. And I got to a point where I was like, I need to do something with my day. I can't just wake up, have breakfast, film a video, upload it, watch YouTube, wait for my husband to get home, chat to him, and that's it. And I feel like doing that, like doing the workout, is definitely keeping my mind at bay. So I'm just trying to choose what colours to go in. I went in with Earth first, so that's going my transition shade. and then let's go in with a green. Why not? It's a green palette. So, but honestly, I've been following like YouTube videos, and I've been following Pop Sugar Fitness, and it's like these American girls who are really like so happy and oh my god, and that kind of stuff annoys me, but it keeps you motivated, to be honest. So honestly, I think they're quite good. So if you want, and honestly, I'm just doing a beginner's kind of feel, so I'm not going in with like the hardcore cardio, because I think I would just collapse. That's not you know, I can't do that. Like, my body is just not ready for it. And yesterday I did my first class, and then I woke up this morning and I was like, oh my god, like that feel of just your legs being completely dead. And I hadn't felt like that in such a long time, because obviously when your body goes through like a fitness regime and your muscles are being kind of like awoken, and you're just like, your legs are just like, oh my god, what the hell is happening? But it kind of feels good after a while. Like, breaking a sweat is so fun. Like, you feel like you've achieved something when your body kind of sweats a bit and you get your heart pumping and racing. So yeah, that's just something different I've been doing, and I really encourage like other people to do it. If you feel like you're just sitting at home not doing anything, just watch like a YouTube kind of like, it's not a tutorial, but it's like a workout, and just do a couple of things along with them. You don't have to do the whole thing. Like, I watch a video that is like 15 minutes, and that 15 minutes go by so quickly, even though you feel it afterwards. Like, your body is kind of like, what are you doing? Like, what have you done to me? Blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it is like, it's so uplifting, and it's a good way to start your day, because if you're kind of in a funk, like I've been, like mentally, I've been feeling so down the past kind of week or so because of everything, not being able to like go and see my mum, not being able to like leave the house really. You kind of, your brain just starts to kind of shut off, and you're kind of like, oh, my day is just being wasted, because, you know, a lot of people can find this as a holiday, but some people have no choice but to leave the house. And I kind of wish I was one of those people, but I don't have a job that at the moment is important. So I feel staying at home, I'm doing good for other people. But honestly, if you, like, I was kind of going back to the whole workout thing, if you do feel like you need to be a bit more active, get that heart racing, you just put on a couple of videos on YouTube and it will kind of get you motivated. Because I honestly was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to take this time to relax and do this and that, because I never get time to relax. But I mean, it gets boring after a while. Like, after a week, I'm so freaking bored. Like, I've watched a couple of things on my Disney Plus already, and I'm just like, I can't watch Disney Plus all day. It's very tempting, but I cannot be just sitting here not doing anything. But you know, I will be doing that some part of the day, because I spent my money on Disney Plus, and you know, and the morning is always the best time to work out, because that means your body gets to wake up and it gets to kind of be motivated, it gets the brain going. But yeah, I'm just kind of finishing up on the eye look. I'm just gonna do just gonna add a black eyeliner. I haven't done this in, my god, in such a long time. Get that goth look going. Let's just add that here. I haven't used this. This is from Revolution, and it's a little bit, not dry, but it's just a little bit not going on the eyelid. It's okay. Get my Robert Smith look going. But yeah, I hope, just kind of talking about my weekly routine, like doing my videos, I'm not, obviously I know I'm not getting like big views or anything, which is totally fine, but I just don't, I hope I'm not like boring people with the same stuff again and again. I'm trying to like be a bit more imaginative, be a bit different, and I think for my own sanity, doing these videos is a way for me to have a routine, because I know I have to film a video today. That means I have to do something, you know, imaginative and fun, and talk about things I love. which I feel like I have been doing. I hope so. Obviously I've still got a bit more to do. I'm just going to add my lipstick. I'm going to add the NYX Turn Up in the shade 20. I mean, there's no name on this. I I could not tell you what it's called. I apologise. Hey, I love this red. It's a bit of a messy look for me today. Okay. Brilliant. I love that red. I got this from Peacocks actually. Like, it's so random. Like the shop Peacocks that do clothes, they have like a makeup section, and you can buy Rimmel, you can buy NYX, you can buy Sally Hansen like nail polishes. It's so strange. Check them out. Like, and Sleek as well. Like, you can get their foundation, a couple other things. And when Peacocks open, like, you can get this for about £3–4. So check that out. But yeah, so I just wanted to quickly say about next week. I guess I am starting my new job, so I'll be working from home, which is quite scary. Because I have no idea what I'm doing at home, but hopefully, you know, my new job, they'll help me out with all of that. But yeah, I'll be trying to upload whenever I can. I don't know if it's, because essentially I'll be doing like 10 till 5. So if I ever do any videos, it will be late evening. If anyone cares, it's fine. I'm just gonna talk at you. But yeah, I really appreciate everyone like watching my videos, giving the likes and sharing, and it really means a lot to me, just to kind of keep me motivated and keeping me sane during this time. But if you have anything you want to say in the comments or anything, please message me. I'm happy to have a chat about anything. Like, if you're struggling or if you want to have a chat with someone, I'm here. I'm like, it takes me away from the TV for 5 minutes, and that's what we all need. We need to like communicate with people. So yeah, I hope you're staying safe and happy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.